set of downs after that completion. It's a quick grab.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On the run, it's Johnson. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Scanning the field, it's Stone. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, SMU. This quarterback on fire today. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. And now they run the draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Singleton. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll use the ground game here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Back to pass. It's Stone. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Mustangs moving quickly down the field here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Evans. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Trying to find room. It's Singleton. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Testing the right side here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Hands off to the left. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Mustangs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Aller. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin. Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Off the play fake on first down. He'll try a pass here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Using his legs, it's Johnson.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. That gain sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Carroll. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Johnson.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, you're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the Mustangs looking to cash in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Stone. Caught quickly. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through, and they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner is brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Caught on the outside. It's Singleton. It's going to be a loss on the play. 4 set of bounds. Great play by the defense. Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. 1st down and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. The offense starts with excellent field position. Looking for a gap, it's Johnson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Back to throw. It's Stone. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.